Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, oh my, Jessica Chastain is facing permanent damage to her skin from her latest role. Plus new details about the Dexter reboot. It is all in the hot dish. Then, from cool sanitizers to cool organizers, the great new gadgets for back to school season with the Gadget Guy. And we're getting ready for the fair. Kendall,
how awesome is
look
this?
at the Muppets. Look at the Muppets, Kendall. Look back at some of our favorite fair moments. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Falcon Heights. Good morning, Roseville. Good morning, White Bear Lake. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please say hello to my sidekick sister from another Mister and McDonald's Employee of the Month. She's food, folks, and fun. It's Kendall Mark, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Cheetah. It's Cheetah or is that Cougar? What is that?
I'm going to go with cheetah.
It is
Even
cheetah.
Tom Butler gave me a
Yeah. It looks, once again, rinse and repeat, you look beautiful.
Why, thank you.
You look lovely today. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing well. I've heard, by the way, that like McDonald's is really fun to work at.
Yeah, I have heard that too.
That everybody's like, it's fun.
Food, folks, and fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, folks, and fun, let's say hi to our audience today. We have a packed house. It's Merriweather. Hi, Merriweather. We have Carol. We have Jeremy, Thea, and then is it Breyer? I want to pronounce this right. Is it Breyer?
Yep.
That is Breyer, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Merriweather, let me start with you. Where are you zooming in from?
Bloomington.
Beautiful Bloomington. And I got to talk to you about this real quick. Is it true you had a Real Housewives themed bachelorette party?
I sure did.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Very fun.
MVP right there. That is fantastic. Did you have people dress up like Ramona or what did you do?
We just went for Real Housewives on a boat, so bring the drama. Yeah, it was very fun.
Merriweather, did you push anybody in the lake? Did anybody get pushed into the lake?
No.
No, okay.
But my friends did make me a fake Real Housewives of Lake Minnetonka reel.
Oh, fantastic. We've been wanting to do that here at the show. You know, photographer Eric's so good. We want to do a fake open, you know, the Real Housewives of the Jason Show Plus. So we got to do that. Well, we're going to have fun with the audience a little bit later. Thank you guys for being here. I am going to start the show by saying thank you to you. Why don't you tell the folks what is in front of me right now?
Well, don't thank me until you know if you like it.
Okay. Yeah, who knows?
As we all know, it's pumpkin spice latte season, people.
That's right.
Yes. So Jason loves his cold foam cold brews.
Yeah, the salted caramel, the Venti salted caramel cold brew, extra foam, blended on 4 with 1 less pump of vanilla. Go ahead.
That. So
Yeah.
he loves that. So there's a pumpkin version that I thought you should try.
Okay.
It's just the pumpkin, blah, 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 blah.
A pumpkin cold foam.
Yes. And then this is the new drink. I want to make sure I get it right. It's the apple crisp macchiato. So I'm a big pumpkin spice latte lady myself, and everybody online is like, dare I say it, this is better.
So that's why we're trying this.
We're trying this.
Okay, these are the 2 hot beverages of fall. We'll start with ladies first. Kendall.
It smells really, really, really good.
Okay, go ahead. Taste it here live on television.
It's really good.
Is it better than your beloved PSL?
Okay, I asked for one less pump of the syrup because usually it's too sweet for me.
Yeah.
I think I would keep the pump. I like it. It's very crisp and refreshing like an apple, but I still just love the PSL. I love the spice, the nutmeg.
And this is the pumpkin cold foam cold brew.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
I told you not to thank me until you tried it.
Nope.
Why? Why don't you like it?
No. I'm not a big pumpkin fan. And people are saying this is better than the salted caramel original recipe. No.
So it's just The pumpkin?
It's too
that's
pumpkin-y.
all?
No, I don't need that. Yeah. No.
Okay, if you like the drink that you like, and if, say, you liked pumpkin, would you like it?
Yes, if I like pumpkin, this is delightful. This is a cold, it's delightful.
Okay.
But no, I'm not a giant pumpkin fan, so this does nothing for me. It doesn't melt my butter.
It doesn't melt
But
the butter,
but TV friends, if you like pumpkin, this bud's for you. Get the pumpkin foam, cold brew.
Whatever, you'll see it.
You'll see it, and just ask them. If you go to the Eden Prairie one, the drive-through, and I change her name because I don't want to embarrass her, but Angela at the Eden Prairie drive-through one will be more than happy to help you.
More than happy.
She loves when I mention her.
Yes.
She
this is
doesn't,
good.
and I do it just to get under her skin.
Yes.
No, she's delightful. She's my favorite over there, her and Corey. Okay, Leo. Oh, and by the way, let's mention one local coffee place since we gave love Penny's. Penny's is a
Penny's,
delightful
yeah.
local coffee store. Little shout out to them. I love them.
Yes, their downtown location. I need to go.
They're
Looks
everywhere.
really cool.
Let's get started. Roll the hot dish. Here we go.
Well, are you really not going to drink it?
Well, I'll drink it because you bought it, but it's anyway. First up, Kanye. Okay. The rapper has filed paperwork to legally change his name to Ye.
No, to yay.
To Ye. To Ye?
Yay.
Not Ye.
Like Kanye. Yay.
Not Ye like Yeezy.
No, like Kanye.
Not
Yay.
Ye. Kanye says he wants to change it for personal reasons. He actually announced in 2018 that he wanted the change. The judge has to sign off on the move before it's official. Kim Kardashian, you guys know, West, filed for divorce from Kanye back in February, but did not ask to remove West from her last name. I didn't know that. That's fascinating.
Well, all her stuff is KKW, so it kind of makes sense.
Kim,
Her branding.
yeah, I would go back, but Kim Kardashian is just, that's what I mean, that branding, just
Right.
just take the West out. Kim Kardashian. Go back to the maiden name. You know, I don't think much of her. I mean, that's not true. I don't worry about her.
Right.
But you can't deny she has a huge
Massive
brand. But no, I will also stay out of this. Anyone that watches this program with any regularity knows I'm not the biggest Kanye fan. So this to me is just a big eye roll. Like, okay, this is what happens when you have so much money. There's nobody that can tell you to calm your, no, stop it.
He's
That's
always
what happens.
said Kanye West without the ego is yay. So I think this is his way.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
So this is him with not leading with ego.
correct.
Okay, I'll get that. Somebody may want to give him that memo again. Yeah. Next in the dish, Lizzo, love her, was on Kimmel last night with guest host Niall Horan from One Direction. And they talked about her single with Cardi B. Look at this.
When I woke up this morning, I went on Billboard, I had a look. We're in at number 4, straight away on Billboard Hot 100.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's my highest debut to this day, so I'm just so happy. Thank you.
baby. You are amazing.
I'm grateful to Cardi B too. She really killed it on the song, and her and Cardi Jr. were in my music video. You know, she brought her pregnant to set, and I'm eternally grateful. You know, because if I was pregnant, I would want to sit my at home and prop my feet and eat some hot Cheetos and Takis.
I do that and I'm not even pregnant.
There you go. You want to change that? I'm just
They were great together. First of all, I love Niall's. I've said this, but Niall's one of my favorite One Directioners. It's him and then Harry, and then
All the rest.
Peep Eye and Poop Eye and Pip Eye, the rest of them. But I love Niall. He actually did a really good job because, as I've said before, you just can't plop anybody behind one of those late night desks and expect them to fly. He did really well, and he's a musician.
Right, he seemed quick.
Yeah.
Like everything she said, he was quick, and then threw it back to her to let her be the star still.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's what a good host. You let the guest shine. And Lizzo, it's not. Please, she's fantastic.
Right.
Yeah. Rumors with Cardi B and Lizzo. Go download it. It's out right now. I have to be honest. You like this song? I don't love it. But I'm not. I love her, but I don't. I have to be honest. I don't love the song Capital L. I capital L like it.
Okay, are you a Cardi fan? Cardi B? Because you kind of have to be a Cardi B fan to like this song too. It's got a lot of Cardi in it.
It does. Next on the dish, listen to this. Jessica Chastain's upcoming role as Tammy Faye Baker was a huge undertaking, and it required a lot of makeup, as you can imagine. So much that it may have done permanent damage. Jessica is in the film. She's a star of the movie, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and it's about, if you're a young and you don't know, the former televangelist who married Jim Baker. He was convicted of fraud. Tammy Faye was known for wearing lots and lots and lots and lots of eye makeup. And Jessica says she put so much makeup and prosthetics on her face. I mean, look at this, that it actually did some real damage. The weight of it, the weight of all of that stretched out her skin and made her look, in her words, 50, and she's in her early 40s. I don't know what's wrong with the 50s. But anyway, Jessica, she added she did it for art. Well, thank you. Thank you. I've been obsessed with this story since I read it. How horrifying that you do this, you put all that crap on for the art. I'm an actor. And then you look in the mirror and you look like the melting person from the Twilight Zone. That's awful.
It would be awful. And I've worn stage makeup. You've worn stage makeup.
I have, yeah.
Yeah. And it's thick, just normal
It is.
stage makeup. To put on prosthetics on top of that, I could see it being just get a lot.
This crap is thick. I'm literally wearing 40 layers of plaster.
I am drenched.
I don't look like this in the wild.
No, nobody knows us out there.
No, as Dolly Parton said in the Steel Magnolias, there's no such thing as natural beauty. The Eyes of Tammy Faye hits theaters next month. We're going to take a break, friends. Go get another cup of coffee, and we will be right back. Still hungry? Good. More hot dishes coming out of the kitchen. Next, Deb is back. Harrison is back. Juicy new details from the set of the Dexter reboot. Then, the Gadget Guy returns with all the must-have gadgets for this back-to-school season. What are they? Well, you'll just have to wait. And from Photog Eric on a Ferris wheel to
Eric just got sick and I'm moments away.
To a kid that just doesn't care.
I don't like it.
We are looking back at our favorite fair moments. That and more when the Jason Show continues.
On the price of the show. To prove my point that you guys know nothing about my homeland, we sent a crew out onto Hollywood Boulevard to administer a little test. Spoiler alert. It didn't go too well.
Today we're talking about Ireland. Do you know anything about Ireland?
Very little.
Can you name a city in Ireland?
Dublin.
Can you name a city in Ireland?
Dublin.
Dublin?
Dublin, maybe?
Can you name a second one?
Glasgow. Australia.
Morocco.
Can you point out Ireland on this map?
Right here.
Point out Ireland on that map.
I'm gonna go with this one because it's green.
Fill in the blank. The blank Irish.
The drunken Irish.
The drinking Irish? I really don't know. We're gonna go with drunking, the drunking Irish.
The blanking Irish.
The Irish.
What did St. Patrick do?
I don't know. I thought he was just like a leprechaun.
Name a famous Irish person.
How about Mel Gibson?
The Lucky Charms guy?
Anna Kendrick.
Mike Myers? Can you name a famous Irish member of One Direction?
Oh, Liam. Liam Hemsworth.
Nope. That's a big no. More from Niall, who's from Ireland, guest hosting for Kimmel. Now, look, I'm not going to shame those people on the spot. I wouldn't probably really quickly. I would have said Dublin first.
Right. Yep.
And then moved on from there.
I could find. It's always the map that I'm like, what? How are you going to point at Australia or Russia?
Yeah. I only know the town of Cork because of a TV show. So I would have said Cork Island, Ireland next. But then I would have been no better than those people.
No.
I would have not pointed to Russia.
Right.
But there's that. That's
Because
very
it's
low.
green.
Very low expectations. Next in the dish, we're learning new details. about the Dexter redo. That's what we're going to call it. At a summer press event, the folks behind the show admitted they screwed up the series finale. Well, thank you for finally taking responsibility. They promised fans that Dexter, New Blood, would serve a couple things, but it would serve as a proper finale for what they call a brilliant series, and I would agree. They also revealed what would happen with Deborah, played by the great Jennifer Carpenter. Now, spoiler alert, everybody. Spoiler alert, if you haven't finished the show, I mean, it is a 8-year-old finale. But anyway, she was killed off in the finale, but she's going to come back, not so much as a ghost, but kind of as the new dark passenger to, quote, haunt, punish, caretake, provoke, and love Dexter. The new season's going to hit Showtime in November. Dexter's son, who was a child in the finale, is also back. He's now like 15, 16, and he's searching for dear old dad, who he finds living in the woods in New York, upstate New York. So there's it's all about fathers and sons and the sins of the father affecting the child. So I'm excited. You guys know this. I told you I'm going back right now and rewatching Dexter. I'm on season 2, the end of season 2. It's just such a good show, and you can tell when the initial creator left after, because he left after season 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They progressively get worse. And then 8 is just
a bomb.
It's just a flaming pile of garbage on your front porch. But anyway, I'm excited for this. It's something to look forward to in fall.
Yeah, at least and it's really refreshing that they're admitting this.
Yeah, seriously.
You know? How many shows have we seen that the finale is totally terrible and then nobody says anything about it? You're like, come on.
Executives never, ever, ever admit they're wrong, right, Eric? They never admit when they're wrong. Next in the dish, Netflix has dropped the trailer for Melissa McCarthy's new dramedy. So here's the deal. It follows her character through grief and a battle with a territorial bird. It's this show, too. Here's a clip from The Starling.
People have been noticing you're acting so funny. You're distracted.
There's
There's a guy I used to work with, someone you could talk to.
What's your pet's name?
I don't have a pet.
No pet.
That's a first. Come on back. None of you. Sit down. Stay.
I'd gotten a referral at New Horizons. My husband is there.
I left the mental health field 10 years ago.
To become a vet?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of weird.
I just don't do this sort of thing anymore.
No offense, but you can kind of tell.
The bird obviously thought you were a threat.
I am now.
Get the hell out of here! Go!
Are you familiar with stage 3 of the grieving process?
Ah!
It's anger.
Comes after that.
Depression.
Great. I can't wait.
Melissa is joined by Chris O'Dowd and the great Kevin Kline. I love Kevin Kline. We don't talk about him enough. He was in Minnesota for Prairie Home Companion when that film premiered here. And that was such a fun night at the Landmark Center in St. Paul. He was the nicest guy. He was nice, and Lily Tomlin was nice. You know who wasn't nice?
Who?
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, she had a whole area roped off, like all by herself. She wouldn't let anybody come near her. Kevin Kline and Lily Tomlin and Meryl Streep worked the room. Meryl was a delight. And that's how you can always tell. It's the pros that handle stuff like that well. It's the youngins who don't have the experience that do nonsense like that. He was delightful. He was so nice.
You have mixed feelings about this movie, right? You're like, I don't know how you feel about this.
I like Melissa McCarthy, but she's hit and miss. Yeah, she's hit and miss. This one looks good, though.
Yeah, I think I like the dramedy. Is that the official title of that kind of? I do kind of like those.
I do. I enjoy it. And I'm a fan of his. I want to see him do more stuff. Again, one of the best underrated guilty pleasure movies of all time.
Yes.
Soap Dish, with Sally Field and Kevin Kline and Whoopi Goldberg,
What?
Robert Downey Jr., Elizabeth Shue. I could go on. Have you ever seen Soap Dish?
I've never heard of it.
Oh my goodness, we need to do a whole segment on Soap Dish.
Okay.
See, it was early 90s. It's about a aging soap opera star played by Sally Field, who is being aged out and she's replaced by Elizabeth Shue, and it's a slapstick comedy. Whoopi Goldberg plays the executive producer. There is a scene where she's depressed and she needs an ego boost. So Whoopi takes her to the mall and acts like she doesn't know who she is, and down the escalator she goes, "Oh my goodness, are you Sally?" And then a crowd surrounds her and gives her the nourishment that she needs. It's fantastic.
Soap Dish.
Soap Dish. Go watch it. It's so good. Underrated. Let's talk to the audience. Anybody seen Soap Dish in our crowd today? Anybody?
No.
No? Okay. I still love you guys, though. That's fine. It's fine. Carol, let me talk to you this time. We were just talking about Dexter. Are you rewatching Dexter right now, Carol?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. What season are you on?
I just started season 2.
Okay. You're right behind me. Do you agree with me? I always knew the show was good. I forgot how great this show really is. Are you feeling the same way on your rewatch?
Yes.
It's
definitely wonderful.
And the
second time.
Yeah, and the acting, I mean, it's just the whole, right? It's the whole cast is spectacular.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good. Go watch it on Amazon. I don't know where Carol's watching it, but you can watch it on Amazon. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you a little bit later. Next in the dish, the man who graced the cover of Nirvana's album 30 years ago is now suing the band. On that cover, the then 4-month-old is naked, swimming in a pool and grasping for a dollar bill. Take on capitalism. The man is saying this constitutes child porn and says he's suffered lifelong emotional damage. Now, we're going to point out that he has recreated the photo many times to mark the album's various anniversaries. He's seeking more than $2 million. Here's the deal. I'm treading lightly on this because A, we're a light show, and B, I've been very open. I don't like just like bully, but times 100, I don't like the misuse of the term sexual exploitation. I would never make a joke about it. I take it very seriously. I am a kid that was abused. Having said all of that, give me a break, Nell Carter. You've celebrated various anniversaries. I believe you have a tattoo of Nevermind on you. And now suddenly in 2021, you have a problem with it. And if you should be suing anybody, it should be your family for making a crappy deal, which allegedly was only $200. That's not the band's problem. That's not the label's problem. These types of things happen all the time. People sign away their likeness, and then for the rest of their lives, it's on a lunchbox or a box of jalapeno chips.
Hello.
So, again, I would never make fun or be snarky about someone accusing something or someone of exploiting them sexually, but this, I gotta be honest with you, smells like a money grab. Your take?
He claims that the band told his father that they would be putting a sticker over his private parts and that they didn't do it on the album cover. That's his claim, and that's what his emotional damage is. Like you said, the last time I think he posted was 2016.
Yeah.
So very recently. I get having a moment of like, hey,
absolutely,
I've changed my mind. I don't want this. And when I first read it, it was like, oh, $150,000. I guess that's not much. Then it's like, for all 15 people in this suit.
Yeah, no. Sorry. Next up, I want to give a shout out to a Minnesota guy. His name is Colby Smith. I want to thank our photographer, Melissa, for bringing this to us. If you watched Fox 9 this week, you have met him. More than 20 years ago, Smith was paralyzed from the shoulders down in a car accident. He grew up with Minnesota basketball legend and current U of M women's coach, Lindsay Whalen, in Hutchinson. This week, Lindsay took part in a charity golf tournament in Buffalo Lake. It raised money to replace Colby's accessible van and give him access to new therapy treatments, things not covered by insurance, if you guys didn't know that. It's a partnership with the national nonprofit group Help Hope Live. Well, the reason we're talking about, we don't often redo news stories here, but it is in our building. And like I said, Melissa sent us a nice email, our photographer, because during the interview with Melissa and BC with Colby, our reporter and photographer found out that Colby is familiar with our show, and he had a message for me and new president of Fox 9, Marion Mim Davey. Look at this.
Someone could send him the email and just like, hey, Jason, watch out for this guy. He might take your show. I could do a better job than him. He doesn't have my sense of humor.
Now, if anyone else had said that, I'm a sensitive guy. I'd be offended. But good news, Colby. You can have it. Call Marion Mim Davy right now. The contract's not signed, probably won't be. So take a shot, Leo. This will soon say Colby next year, right there on the floor. Colby, what a nice guy. Yeah. All kidding aside, for information on helping Colby and others, go to helphopelive.org. Thank you, Colby. You're a good guy, and BC's such a good reporter. We're lucky to have her as a colleague. We're going to take a break, I think, because the teleprompter just stopped. So I think we're going to go to break. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everyone. I'm going home. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a good... What day is it? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, yeah. I don't know. The kids are going back to school soon, and that means they're going to need all kinds of gadgets and gizmos to get them through the year. Joining us, the host of the legendary, uber popular online game show that we will inevitably mention 50 to 52 times. What the heck is that? It's the gadget guy, my buddy and yours, Steve Greenberg. Hello, buddy.
Hello. 52 times.
Steve, what's the name of your show again? What the heck is that, right?
What the heck is that? And you go to, here's the strip. We'll do the strip early. Here we go. GadgetGameShow.com.
Look at that. Nobody does a shameless plug better than Steve Greenberg. Okay, so I love this time of year for the kiddos because even though we're adults, Steve, we can use some of these. So let's start.
Absolutely.
We have a focus tracker. What is this?
Well, you've heard of activity trackers like Fitbit and whatnot. This actually tracks your attention span, your focus, which as adults we could use it, but certainly kids need it. I mean, flip around over here. This is what it looks like. This is called Foci. Give you a little, it's just this little piece right here. You wear it in your waistband, like I have it on right here. And what it does is it measures your breathing and some other stuff. And then it sends that information to your smartphone. And then on your smartphone, you can see real-time tracking of your emotions, of your attention span. You get a productivity report as well as an emotion daily report. And all that information can help you stay more focused. And actually, it will vibrate a little bit when it sees your focus is stopped. So when you start to be distracted, it vibrates to remind you to get back on to whatever it is you're doing. It's really for sitting and working. Great idea from a company called Foci, and it's FociAI.com.
Steve, my husband has already ordered that. He's already on it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, who couldn't use that? I mean, when I sit down and do something, I'm always drifting off to something else. This kind of keeps you on target, and I've used it. It works great. Okay, next over here, this is Earfun Air Pro 2, and I'm wearing them right now. And these are, and they've been called the best noise-canceling earbuds under $60 on the market. So if you're looking for, especially if your kids keep losing their earbuds, this is $60. It's not $200. It's a great way to have some great earbuds. They have the longest running battery. They have all the same features of the more expensive brands. It has 6 microphones, so 95% of the background sound is taken out. So it's great for an office, an airplane, school. And it really does do that great noise canceling, but again, at a great price point, under $60. It's also, it has this, so you can wirelessly charge it, and you get the pad from them. If you bundle it with it, the pad is only $7. Oh. And then you can wirelessly charge it or anything else that you have that's wirelessly charged. So that's from the folks at Earfun. So it's myearfun.com.
I love that. Next, a sanitizer. I was saying we have cool sanitizers now. Which one is this?
This one is really cool. It's from the folks at Hamburger Schlemmer, and this is a laptop UV sanitizer. You plug it into the USB port on your laptop, like I'm doing right now, and then it turns into a UVC light. It turns blue after a few moments. And once it does that, it will then start sanitizing. In about 5 minutes, it completely gets rid of the germs and viruses and whatnot that are on your keyboard, which can be pretty nasty. It's pretty cool because it has a motion sensor in it and whatnot. So this way the kids can't show it into their face or whatnot. So it's got a lot of safety features built into it. And again, it's about under $25. the laptop UV sanitizer.
I love it. I'm going to take that to hotels for the remote controls.
Oh, yeah. Those things are so gross.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, this is all about recharging yourself and your devices. This is from Tilt, and this is their power bottle. And so it's a normal water bottle. It keeps things hot and cold for 12 hours. But the bottom part of it right there is actually a big battery. So if you plug in your USB right into it, like I'm doing now, boop, it'll start charging your devices as well. And then when you want to wash it, you can unscrew this and you can wash it. So you've got this great battery. So it's both a, recharge yourself and recharge your devices all in one.
And we have one more thing in this segment, and it's a very special caterpillar. Steve's running. He's running. What's happening?
Okay, this colorful caterpillar is, usually when I do a STEM toy, it looks like a robot or a computer. This is a STEM toy that's just a colorful caterpillar. And what's cool about it has 8 segments for 8 notes, and it teaches you about playing the piano or learning about music. So I'm going to show you right now what I've learned. Ready? I'm very, very talented. Come on, that's pretty good for me. If I can do it, any little kid can do it. And he's so cute too.
Oh, that is probably one of the cutest things you've ever had in any of your segments.
I agree. 5 feet long and just so cuddly, and it teaches you about music. How can you go wrong?
I love it. Okay, now Steve's sticking around. We're going to do Backyard Gadgets when we come back. And don't forget, the name of his YouTube show is called What the Heck Is That? Right there. More with our buddy Steve Greenberg when we return. Back in a moment. What the heck is that? Welcome back to Ye Old Broadcast. We're back with the gadget guy, the one and only Steve Greenberg, and we now shift to Backyard Gadgets. What do we have, buddy?
Okay, got some cool stuff right here. This first one is, again, Hammer for Summer. This is a little portable grill that they have. I mean, I love it because it's got, let me just open it up here for you. It doesn't take up much space. It looks a little bit like a tool chest, but when you open it up, you've got this really great little grill. It can do about a whole bunch of shish kebab, that's the right word I'm looking for, and some burgers, probably about 8 burgers, and it's great. You can take it in the car with you. You can take it to a camping site. Very small, really cool, and I gotta say, it's also just plain cute, I think.
It is. That is real cute, and it looks pretty sturdy. Is it pretty sturdy?
It absolutely is. It's made of cast iron. It's really strong. It's actually a little heavy. Actually, it's cast aluminum. But it's really, really works great. And I used not this one, but another one, and it worked really well. Yeah, we did shish kebabs on it. It was amazing.
I love on my card here. The next thing is it literally called the Bug Bite Thing?
It's called Bug Bite Thing. That's the name of it. And the way it works when you get a bug bite, and you should really carry this with you all the time. As soon as you get the bug bite, what you do is you put this right on the bug bite, you pull back on it, and you hold it for about 10 to 30 seconds. And then when you're done, you release it, take it out, and it's really remove the bug saliva, the venom, so that you don't get a bump or itch from it. And it really works. This thing has gotten huge reviews online. It has this little hole in it so that you can actually keep it on a keychain or something, so you always have one with you. But they're pretty cheap. They're way under $10. Hey. You could put them in the glove compartment of your car, or anywhere around the house, and it's really easy to do.
Steve, could I ask you to never say the term bug saliva ever again on the show?
Yeah, I know. As I said it, I was like, saliva. Like, it is saliva, but it's also venom, and I don't know. But I agree with you. Bug saliva, I'm not going for it. You're right.
We're sticking with the bug theme right here.
Right. So this is really cool. This is called the tick remover. It's this little gadget right here. This would be great for the game show, because you'd be looking at it going, what the heck is that? But what this is, it's something to help you remove your ticks. So I have Gadget the Wonder Dog right here, and you can see Gadget has what we're calling a tick right here behind his ear, and you just put it in like this and take it, pull it out, and you can remove the tick just that easily. Now, we also have some video of a real tick being removed. I don't know if your producer's going to show it or not, If Ted has it, he can show it. You can see it really does work. But this, again, whether your kids get the tick or your cat or dog get the tick, something this simple can remove the tick, and it's a great way to go.
We're going to practice that on Eric right after the show. Finally,
like
the LED luminary. What do we have there?
Okay, these are called night gems, and they're really cool. They're battery-operated little glowing lights. So this is like if you're going camping or you're dining outside, you can put them around and make a really nice centerpiece. They float, so they could actually be in the pool as well. So you can see we've got a couple floating right there. And it's just a really pretty way to kind of bump it up a little classier approach to a backyard event or something in the backyard or on the terrace. And I've used these at a couple of parties. I really love them. And you can see they're floating right there.
Those are really cool, Steve. I like that.
And of course, if you want to up your gadget IQ, Jason, there's only one way to do it. Number 52. Here we go.
Here we go.
Gadget Game Show. Check it out. What the heck is that? Gadgetgameshow.com.
Yes, gadgetgameshow.com. What the heck is that? You know him. You love him. It's Steve Greenberg, everyone. Thanks, Steve.
Take care.
Bye, buddy. I'll see you soon. Tick removal Thursday. I think we should do that after the fair. Just a meeting, yeah. We'll just all stand around and remove ticks. I'm saying that because Jeff isn't in here, so he has no idea. We're going to take a break. Speaking of the fair, our best, funniest moments as we get ready when we come back. Back in a moment. Kendall, what's Gadget Guy's website?
Think about a game show.
GadgetGameShow.com. We love Steve. After nearly 2 years, the State Fair returns tomorrow. While our show won't be there like usual, we'll still have plenty of fun fair moments. To get us all ready, we thought it'd be fun to look back at a few favorites from previous years. First up, in 2019, I was dealing with a badly sunburned lip. Okay, staff, you can hold your laughter. But it didn't stop Kendall and my radio wife, Alexis, from visiting the Creative Activities Building. Look at this.
Quilters, there's scrapbookers, there's weavers, there's bead makers, there's bead weavers, there's knitters, there's hookers. Lots of hookers.
Not those type of hookers.
That's a crochet joke for all my fiber friends.
Okay, we are approaching the Muppets.
Look at how fun this is.
Look at that. Kendall.
How awesome is
Look
this?
at the Muppets. Look at the Muppets, Kendall.
That is crochet work at its best.
What? The Muppets kind of make me nervous, guys. Like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Isn't it cool? There's a whole bunch of different embellishments on it, and it's mayhem.
I
They're
love
so
Janice.
cool. Look at her, Janice, and those lips.
I love Janice.
Yes.
Her lips look like my lips right now. Janice is one of the few impressions I can do. The Janice at the Muppet movie, in the Muppet movie, when they're all sleeping in lockers.
Yeah.
And they do a wide shot, and she goes, "I'll trade with whoever has the one with the jacuzzi." Yeah.
That's where that's from?
That's where that's from, yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Staying in 2019, our buddy Dale Kaye got up close and personal with a llama.
He looks frisky, Dale. I stand up to him and I just
He'll come right up to you.
I'm kind of nervy.
He won't spit, I promise.
Oh, he's what? Hang on, that was so good. That was such a good kiss. I think I want to do it again.
One more, Dale.
Oh, he's kind of. Oh, I think we got a thing.
Oh my God.
I think we got banned in Switzerland. By the way, that clip we can't show in Ramsey, Washington, and Carver counties.
Sorry, people.
It's so explicit. 3 years ago, one of the funniest things happened live on our show. I love this kid. When a young kid in the audience, I asked him to try a new State Fair food while the owner of the establishment is right next to me. Here's what happened with Lucas.
Okay, I'm gonna try one. Audience, where's not my sandwich people? Who would like to try one? Who would like to try one? Come here, buddy. You come down here. Let's give you one here. Let's give it up for our taste tester here. What's your name?
Lucas.
Okay, Lucas, go ahead and eat one of those. Let's see. You like sweet stuff, don't you, Lucas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and eat that. We'll give you a minute. Take your time. Lucas can take his time. So there we go. He's doing a thorough chew. Okay. I'm loving it. I love that you're taking your time on this. Okay, what do you think?
I don't like it.
Yeah, there's the owner. Look at the owner's face. He's like, oh, great. Why didn't I take my samples to Twin Cities Live? Where the hell is Carol Evan? Why am I here on this crap show? Anyway, wow, I love that kid. He's 3 years older. He's probably like 6 feet tall now.
Probably.
Yeah. Finally, we saved the best for last.
Oh, Lord.
We go back to 2017. Executive producer Jeff, in one of his many great ideas, thought it would be a great idea for Shannon and I to ride the new, at the time, giant Ferris wheel. Not only am I afraid of heights, but I didn't know that photographer Eric was also afraid of heights. But the trooper that he is, he persevered, and well, this happened.
What are we doing? I told you we got...
We're going again?
Yes!
Why are we going again?
Because we didn't really go the first time. We just loaded it with people.
No.
See, now it goes around.
Bleep that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so not cool.
It's very secure. It's not even...
Oh, I don't need this. Photographer Eric is coughing. We're almost to vomit.
It's bad. It's gonna throw up. I can't believe it.
Eric just got sick and I'm moments away. Nobody.
I'm swinging. I'm swinging it out. Forget it. You're going to complain either way, and he's still going to get sick. I'm going to rock this. I hope you spin all the way around.
No, please don't.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
If there's ever an apocalypse, I am not taking the two of you with me. You can't even ride the great big wheel.
Why was Miss Shannon rocking the Ferris wheel?
Because she's Miss Shannon, and that's what she does. And that was not for TV. Again, I've got to go, but I didn't know that Eric was afraid of heights until we were walking over to the ride, and Eric goes, yeah, I don't really like heights. And I said, well, buddy, you going to be okay? I'll be fine. And then we get on there, and what a trooper. He never dropped the camera. He kept shooting. He just put his mouth in another direction. And then we have great television. We're going to take a break. We'll say goodbye to our audience and more right after this. Back in a moment. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll sign my contract. We're having too much fun. I don't know. I'll wait to decide. Welcome back to the show, everybody. No, and if you missed the announcement, I would love for you to watch every day, but I can't expect you to. Just a reminder, we mentioned the State Fair. The show as a full broadcast will not be there. I will be there doing reports and stuff, but Fox, anyway, I will be there doing reports, and I'll be there for the radio show as well, doing the radio show there. So there we go. Just in case you missed the show, that's what we're talking about. We're going to take a break. We're going to say goodbye to the audience when we return. Back in a moment. Oh, what fun we have. Let's say goodbye to our audience. We had a full house today, and they were great. Meriwether, Carol, Jeremy, Thea, and Briar. Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. Enjoy the mug, and we can't wait to welcome people back in the studio. Thank you, guys. Oh, we had fun today, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
Jeff, thanks for coming.
Yeah, Jeff, executive producer Jeff was very busy today, but he just walked out of the studio. I know we like to give him a hard time. That's what we do. Hey, don't forget, speaking of that, you can watch the Jason Show Before the Show on our Facebook page around 9:05 every morning. It's our live. You are welcomed into our live pre-show meeting where we go over the show, where anything happens and we basically just spend 10 minutes making fun of each other.
Poking the bear.
Poking the bear. Yeah. That's right, because that's what we do. Tomorrow, Stephanie Hansen is back with her picks for new foods to try at the fair, plus the favorites she enjoys every single year. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're a kid that's watching, that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, everyone.